Hello and good morning dear students. Welcome back to the online class, and in today's class we are starting a new chapter number 24, and this chapter is from trigonometry and the name of the chapter is solutions of right triangles. Okay, so here what we'll do is we'll learn about how to solve the angles and sides of right angle triangle, okay, using trigonometry. As this chapter is from trigonometry, so here we have to use trigonometry, the same thing, perpendicular, base, height, and the 6 trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, and cot. Okay, so don't forget that statement which I have given. Some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black, and at times maybe we have to use Pythagoras theorem also. Okay, so the whole thing that we're going to learn, whatever we have learned in right angle triangles. Am I clear? So let's start with the first question. So this is your exercise 24A, 24, only one exercise there. Number 1, find x. Find x is the question. If so, the question is like this: a right angle triangle is given to us. This is 90 degree, this angle is 60 degree, this is x, and this is 20. So let us see what is given to us. So this is my right angle triangle, right angle at this vertex. This angle is 60 degree. So we know the side opposite to 90 degree is always my hypotenuse. The side opposite to the concerned angle is going to be my perpendicular, and the remaining one is my base. So tell me now, which trigonometric ratio I can use? Can I use some people have? Some people have. So I know the hypotenuse and I know the perpendicular, so which means I can use using sine 60 degree. We know some people have, right? So therefore sine 60 degree is equals to, people means 20, that is perpendicular, and hypotenuse means x. We are asked to find the value for x. So let's see what we can do. What is the value for sine 60? It is a standard angle. It is root over 3 by 2. If you have forgot the values, please do revise the table. Okay, so we get this. So cross multiplication will give us x root over 3 into x is equals to 20 into 2, which is 40. So hence we will be getting x is equals to 40 divided by under root of 3. 40 divided by under root of 3. So since root over 3 is there in the denominator, and we know root over 3, the value for root 3 is 1.732. okay, if you want to divide, you can divide, otherwise I would say that leave your answer up till here, okay, because division by decimal number is very, very difficult. Okay, so I want you all to keep the answer till here. You will get the marks. Okay, so please pause the video and note it down. This is your answer number 1. Let's move on to the next one now. All right, boys, let's proceed with question number 1, part 2. We have this question: a right angle triangle given to us. All right, a right angle triangle is given to us, 90 degree at this vertex. So therefore, what is known to us? We don't know the hypotenuse. We don't know hypotenuse, but what we know is we know the perpendicular. 30 degree, opposite to 30 degree, this is my perpendicular, and this is my base, and this is my hypotenuse. So which trigonometric ratio I'll use? Some people have, we don't know. Curly brown hair, we don't know. Turn permanently black, so hence I have to use tan theta out here. So tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degrees, turn permanently black, permanently black. So tan 30 degree is equals to, permanently means 20, black means x, which is the base. Tan 30 degree, again, what is the value for tan 30? If you don't know, the value for tan 30 is 1 by root over 3. Please revise it again, boys. Draw a line. So let's cross multiply. X into 1 is x, which is equals to 20 into root 3. So this here I can multiply because it is multiplication. The previous one was division. That was difficult. So x is equals to 20 into value for root 3 is 1.732. Please remember the value. So x is equals to 20 into 1732 divided by 1000, because 3 decimal places, 0 0 gets cancelled out, multiply with 2, you'll get the value for x. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 1 2 1s are 2 3. So therefore, how many decimals? 2 decimals. So 34.64 is going to be the value of x. So please pause the video and note down properly, boys. I hope you're clear with this calculation. Please pause the video and note it down. All right, boys, let's proceed with question number 2, part 1. And this time we need to find angle A. Find angle A. Okay, so find angle A. This is my question. We need to find angle A out here. Okay, we need to find angle A out here. So therefore, if you look at this question, okay, so find angle A. If you look at this question, 90 degree, so opposite hypotenuse, you can mark it A. So this is my perpendicular and this is my base. So tell me which trigonometric ratio I'll use. Some people have, I don't know, perpendicular, so I cannot use sine. Curly brown hair I can use, so hence I have to use cos A. Cos A equals to curly brown hair. I hope you are understanding. So cos A is equals to, brown means 10 and hair means 20. 0 0 gets cancelled out, so therefore we are getting cos A equals to 1 divided by 2. See, this time I need to find the angle. Now tell me, cos of which angle is half? You have learned, if you have learned the trigonometric table, then you'll be able to answer. Cos of which angle is half? Please learn the table. I'm telling you, cos of which angle is half? Cos 60 degree. Sorry, cos 30 degree. Cos of which angle is half? Cos 30. No, cos 60 degree. My mistake. Cos 60 degree is half, because cos 60 and sin 30 is same. Okay, so cos A equals to cos 60. Likewise, removing log both the sides, I can again remove cos both the sides. On doing so, I'll get the value for A, which is 60 degree. I hope you're clear with this, boys. So please pause the video and note it down. All right, boys, let's proceed. This is question number 2, part 2. This is the figure given to us. We know the hypotenuse, we know the perpendicular. We know hypotenuse H, we know the perpendicular P. So can I use some people have? Obviously. So sine A, sine of this. So this side is my perpendicular. So some people means 10 by root 2 divided by have means 10. So therefore sine A is equals to 10 by 10 root 2, because this is divided by 1, it goes and multiplies, and root 2 into 10 gets multiplied, so 10 gets cancelled out. So therefore I am getting sine A equals to 1 by root over 2. Now if you know the table, it is very easy. Sine of which angle is 1 by root 2? It is sine 45. So sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2. So removing sine both the sides, I'll get the value for A, which is 45 degree. I hope you're clear with this, boys. So please do note down this properly and understand also. If you understand this, then I'm sure that you'll be able to do the rest of the questions also. Okay, so on that same note, question number 2, part 3 is going to be your homework. Do it yourself. Please pause the video and note down till here. All right, boys, let's move on to question number 3. Out here, I need to find the value of x. The question says find x. So make the figure first. X is out here, this angle is x, this is 90, this is 60, this side it is 20, and from here till here it is 30. Okay, I hope you're clear with the question. There are two right angle triangle, boys. One is this right angle triangle and other one is this right angle triangle. Okay, so first we will solve this right angle triangle. Let me name it A, B, C, and let's give it as Q. Okay, so first I'll solve ABC. So in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC. So I'm talking about this triangle. Okay, boys. So now let's see. 60 degree. So therefore in this triangle, this is my hypotenuse, this is my perpendicular, and this is my base. Okay, so which one should I use? Some people have, I don't have the hypotenuse, neither I need this. Curly brown hair, again I don't have hypotenuse. Turn permanently black, So which means I'm using tan out here. Why? Because I need this. I need this side. I need the length of AB. Okay, so let's use it. Tan 60 degree, turn permanently black. So tan 60 degree, keep it as tan 60 degree for now. Permanently means opposite of 60 is my perpendicular. So therefore that is BC. Let's write the sides. BC, and base is AB. Base is AB. Clear, boys? Very good. Okay, so what will I do? I'll use the value for tan 60 now. Tan 60 degrees is root over 3, which is equals to BC by AB is how much? Sorry, BC is 30. BC is 30 and AB is AB only. Okay, so from here, after cross multiplication, I will get the value for AB as 30 divided by root 3. 30 divided by root 3. Okay, so here what will I do is I will rationalize it, multiply by root 3 and divide it by root 3. So that will give me AB as 30 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 ones are, 3 tens are. So the value for AB is how much, boys? 10 root over 3 is the value for AB. So 10 root 3. So this length AB is how much? 10 root 3. So from here to here is 10 root 3. I hope you're clear with this, boys. I want you all to pause the video and note down till here. And now we are moving on to this right angle triangle ABQ. Okay, please pause the video and note down. All right, boys, so now let's move on to the next triangle, that is ABQ. So in this right angle triangle ABQ, I can use some people have. Some sine x people have. So people means opposite of x, 10 root 3. Just now we have calculated, and have means 20. Okay, so 0 0 gets cancelled out. So therefore I get sine x is equals to root 3 by 2. I hope you know this. Sine of which angle is root 3 by 2? Sine of which angle is root 3 by 2? Sine x is sine x, but sine of which angle is root 3 by 2? Sine 60 degree. So therefore removing sine both the sides, I'll get x is equals to 60 degree. I hope you're clear with this, boys. So hence the value for x is how much? X is 60 degree. So please pause the video and note it down. Alright, boys, let's go to the last question for the day. That is question number 4, part 1. Make this figure first. And in this figure we need to find AD. So we need to find the length from here till here. Before that, let's see, down there is a rectangle whose length is 50 and breadth is 10. So if this is 10, then this side is also 10. If this is 50, then this side is also 50. Clear, boys? Very good. So now this I know. Now I just need to find AE so that I can find AD. Okay, so now in this right angle triangle, from here, can I use turn permanently black? Obviously. So tan 45 degrees, turn permanently black. So tan 45 degree is equals to, what is permanently? Permanently means AE. So AE, and black means BE. Why? Because this is my hypotenuse and this is my perpendicular and this is my base. Okay, in this right angle triangle I am talking about turn permanently black. So AE by EB or BE. So therefore tan 45 is 1. So please do learn the tables. Tables are very, very important. AE I don't know, keep it as AE. What is BE? BE is 50. So if you cross multiply, you will get AE equals to 50 also. So if AE equals to 50, what does it imply? AE equals to 50. So therefore can I calculate AD? Therefore AD is equals to 50 plus 10, which will give you AD equals to 60. Alright, boys, we'll keep this much for today. Please do complete these 2 assignments and then submit it to me by tomorrow. We'll continue from this in the next class. Okay, thank you and bye-bye.